Good evening to all. Dr. Ball, thank you for the opportunity to testify this evening. My name is Ted Stewart, and I'm a member of the steering committee of the Police Accountability Task Force of Howard County. I've been a resident of Howard County for about 15 years. My coalition is concerned about racial judicial injustices caused by interaction between police officers and community residents. Specifically, we seek to achieve real and sustained positive change in our policing policies and practices at the county, state, and national levels. We came together in the summer of 2020 after the murder of George Floyd. Members of our coalition include the African American Community Roundtable, the American Civil Liberties Union of Maryland, the Chinese American Network for Diversity and Opportunity, Howard County Citizens Association, Indivisible HoCo Maryland, our Revolution Howard County, and Progressive Maryland. We are specifically advocating for the funding to immediately implement a body-worn camera program for the Howard County Police Department in the fiscal year 2022 budget. Funding is needed for appropriate technology and equipment, training and staffing, and the implementation of best practice policies. Currently, Howard County is lagging behind other counties and cities in Maryland. Baltimore County, Harford County, Montgomery County, Queens Anne's County, Wycomico County, and major cities in Maryland, including Baltimore, Frederick, Salisbury, Berlin, and Fruitland, have body-worn cameras. We've thoroughly researched this issue, and we found that a well-implemented program provides better transparency, increased civility, corroborating evidence for both police and citizens, and it provides new and improved training tools for the police department. So what's been done so far? In November 2015, a community policing committee, the HoCo Police Citizen Advisory, recommended that we have body-worn cameras for the police department. Since then, we've had 2 pilot programs, and the final report from the Committee on Community Policy recommended that the county move forward, but it was delayed due to startup costs and other police priorities. At a June 2020 County Council meeting, Police Chief Myers said, and I quote, "The pilot program helped establish that body cameras were useful tools to have and would provide more transparency and a higher degree of accountability. Following the death of George Floyd in the summer of 2020, our county residents want a higher level of transparency and accountability for our police department. It's our understanding that the state is actually looking at this now, and they may pass legislation to mandate that body-worn cameras be mandated throughout the state by 2025. However, we feel that we cannot afford to continue to push this down the road to 2025 or possibly 2026. We need to act now before we have an incident in our own backyard. We believe the time for action is now." So in summary, this has a broad community support across the whole county. Apparently the state feels the same way because they're moving towards this. The police department, we've had various indicators from the police department that they support it as well. So the key issue is funding. We feel that given the issues across the country involving police, the time for action is now. And this needs to be put into the budget at a higher priority than it's ever been before. So thanks for considering our request, and let us know if you need any additional information. And just separately, Dr. Bull, I'd like to thank you personally for your help in keeping Howard County residents safe during this COVID crisis. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ted. Really appreciate your testimony and always being such a thoughtful resident and dedicated member of our community.